Hi all, in this video I am going to explain genders. Actually this topic is very familiar to us, though I am going to go one more glance towards it, right? So there are four genders of noun in English language. First is masculine, feminine, common and neuter, right? So as we all know, masculine gender refers to words of a male figure or male members of species, right? So if any species, it can be a creature, it can be any living thing, when you are pointing out to a male personality, in the sense male creature in the sense, that comes under this masculine gender. Feminine gender refers to a female figures of any creatures, any living beings, right? For example, women, girl, actress, mare, etc. And common nouns are living creatures, but we cannot specify them as feminine or masculine. Common nouns refers to members of a species and do not specify the gender. It is a living being, but we cannot specify any genders towards it. And the next one is neuter gender. Neuter genders are non-living genders. It comes under neuter, which it doesn't have any genders, right? See the difference between common and neuter. Commons are living in the living beings. If we cannot specify any genders, for example, parent, in the sense both the parent can come under male parent also, and mother can also come, and father can also come, right? So at the time we cannot specify what gender it is, but it is a living being. So at the time it comes under this common, and all the non-living beings are coming under this neuter genders. Neuter genders, neuter nouns, nothing but all these are masculine, feminine, common, neuter, or genders which comes only under the parts of speech noun. Right. So we can easily differentiate this common and neuter gender, but there are so many feminine and masculines that we which doesn't know, which is not in daily life conversation, right? We are going to see that now here. See, masculine and feminine. Actor is a masculine, for that feminine is actress. Administrator, as we so far we were thinking like administrator and administrator same is the feminine, but the feminine is administratrix. Author, authoress. Bachelor, yeah we know, spinster. Boy, girl. Boy scout, we should not say girl scout, girls in the sense guide it is. Brave, squaw. Bridegroom, bride, brother, sister, that we all know. And conductor, conductress. Usually in most of the females it come with RESS at the last, and count, countess. Caesar, Caesarian, Caesarina, yeah, dad, mom, duke, duchess, emperor, empress, father, mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, fiancé with single E, in the sense it is a masculine, double E. Feminine, gentleman, lady, giant, giantess, god, goddess, governor, matron. Headmaster, headmistress, heiress, hero, heroine, host, hostess, hunter, huntress, husband, wife, king, queen, lad, lass, landlord, landlady, lord, lady, male, female, man, woman, manager, manageress, manservant, maidservant, sultan, sultana, tailor, tailoress, waiter, waitress, washerman, washerwoman, widower, widow, wizard, witch. So all these are actually masculine and feminine for the human being representation words, right? But we are going to see here some creature words, which means non-human being words. For example, antelope, buck, we have to say doe. Ass, jenny. Boar, pig. So bull, cow. Bullock, heifer, we are calling it cow, right? But actually heifer. Cat, tomcat and tabby cat. Cob, swan, actually it is, and the masculine is, feminine is pen. Cock, hen. Dog, bitch. Donkey, jenny again. Drake, duck, duck is the feminine of drake. Drone, bee. Eagle, again it is eagle only. Elephant, actually in the elephant category, bull elephant, cow elephant. Fox, vixen. Dander, goose. Leopard, leopardess. Lion, lioness. Peacock, peahen. Stallion, mare, nothing with a horse, mare. Tiger, tigress. Turkey cock, turkey hen. Whale, in the whale category, bull whale and cow whale. Wolf, he wolf, she wolf. So these are the masculine and feminine for beings, human beings and other creatures also. So while marking down, you will be asking MCQ questions. So while marking down, first to clarify whether, confirm whether the given one is masculine or feminine, and then go for the corresponding one, right? And then if you are finding out whether it is a masculine or feminine or common or neuter, don't forget and don't confuse with it common or neuter. Neuter are non-living things and common are living things, but with we cannot specify any gender on it. Thank you. Hi all, in this video I am going to explain idioms and phrases. As we all know, idioms and phrases are a group of words, group of different words having a different meaning, but it comes up with, when it joined together, it comes up with entirely a different meaning and a different usage in it, right? So you can get through this idioms and phrases, you can be expertise to this idioms and phrases only with the usage of it. You frequently use these idioms and phrases in the daily life conversation, obviously then you will get to it. Right, first let us see the first idioms and phrases. I am having a set of idioms and phrases here for some examples. Right, since you people are going to write MCQs, so here I am having few MCQs on idioms and phrases. Let us see what are they. First, at the drop of the hat. What do you mean by at the drop of the hat? As soon as it was spoken, done easily without any preparation, done in an instant after something is done. Actually all these seems alike suits to this, right? But there is a different, a separate, a particular answer for them. So what may be the answer? Done easily without preparation. So at the drop of the hat means done easily without any preparation. See here, keep at bay. What is that? Keep at bay, keep away, keep at bay. So what may be the explanation for it? Keep at a distance, keep at the seashore, bay, seashore, exact, what is it, glossary. Keep in mind, keep thinking about something. Let's see what is the right. Keep at a distance. So keep at bay means keep at a distance. Give cold shoulder. So give cold shoulder, usually we are frequently using this, giving cold shoulder, I hope. Shiver, cold meat, to ignore, to support. Thought you guessed the answer, which means to ignore. Hold one's horse. Hold one's horse out of running. Keeps one expectation, keep one's gift, have patience, high on energy. So holding one's horse in the sense it won't come as high on energy. So obviously I guess have patience. So all these are, I have given you a separate only the idiom, so maybe it is little tough to guess the answers, and the answers are almost similar, right? So here some of the questions are coming in sentences. Let us see. He passed himself as a nobleman. He passed himself as a nobleman. So you are going to place either of these options, A, B, C, D, in that place for the proper sense. He was regarded as a nobleman, pretended to be a nobleman, was thought to be, was looked upon. So what may be the right? Actual answer is he pretended to be. Option is he passed himself off is to try to make others believe that someone or something is other than what the person thinks. In the armed forces, it is considered a great privilege to die in harness. Die in harness, die on a horseback, obviously it won't come in considering like a great privilege. Die in the battlefield, maybe it considered as a privilege. Die while still working, yeah, it is considered. Die with honor, it is considered. But what will be the suitable answer? Die while at work, while still at work. The cricket match proved to be a big draw, a keen contest, a huge attraction, a lovely spectacle, a game without any result. So big draw proved to be a big draw in the sense it's not like a draw having both equal marks or scored. But the thing is a huge attraction, a big source of attraction. The last one, when he heard that he had once again not been selected, he lost heart. Losing one's heart is losing one's enthusiasm, being discouraged, right? Became discouraged. The answer is right, having lost confidence or enthusiasm. So this is how you have to get through these idioms and phrases, which will definitely have entirely different set of words joined together and will come up with a different meaning only through the usage and memorization. First memorize those things and start using those idioms, what you know in words in daily life conversation. Obviously you will get through it. Thank you. Go ahead, and if you are searching in online, you will come up with number of idioms and phrases in online classes. You go through it, try to use those idioms and phrases in real life conversation. Obviously you can get to it. So thank you. If you have any doubt, kindly let me know.